If you ever thought about starting a business after 45, after 50, this video is exactly what you need. Do you know that businesses in the United States, nearly 50% are started by entrepreneurs who are over 45 years old? That's right. Your wisdom and your knowledge is exactly what we need in today's business world. Welcome back to Mastery Podcast, where we share stories of impact-driven entrepreneurs to create this ripple effect of positivity. I am your host, Dr. Sas. I support entrepreneurs to master their brand message, crush it on cam, and create successful businesses through systems and teams. In this video, we will cover the top 10 tips to succeed in business after 45 in 2024. Whether you're looking at pivoting your career or start businesses around your passions or just doing something completely new altogether, this strategy is exactly what you need to build a good, successful foundation for your business. So maybe you're wondering, how can I do it after age 50, after age 45? How can I build a successful business after age 45? How can I compete with the younger generations? And we see in the news all the time, this kid, 25 years old, 26 years old, multi-millionaire, and we're like, how can they do that? And let me tell you, you don't need to think about the younger generations. What you have is your skill set, your wisdom, your knowledge that you have gathered over years when you are working in the corporate world. Take those skill set and apply it to your business, and I will share with you the top 10 steps that you can incorporate all these skill set into your personal business. The key is not about knowing everything yourself, trust me. It's not about how you can do it. It's about who can help you. And when you leverage other people, success comes easier and much faster. Trust me, been there. So in 2024, and actually it has always been like this. It has always been like this. And people think when they go build that business, when they become an entrepreneur, they have to wear all hats. You don't have to. You can work smarter, not harder. And most entrepreneurs make a mistake of working harder. Why am I telling you all this? Because I've done it before. I work harder and not smarter. Over the past 20 years, building my own businesses, I learned to work smarter and not harder. I've learned from other people who come before me, who become successful, who even 10 years younger than me, and they're like multi-millionaires, and I can understand your frustration. It's okay to start after 45, after 50. You just need to learn the system. And guess what? Here are the 10 tips. Tip number 1 is to leverage your skill set, leverage your experience. You've been honing your skills for years, working for other people. You have an advantage over younger generations where you have the leadership skills, you have the problem-solving skills, and all these skill sets is what set you apart from younger generation. It is not easy, but it's not harder. You just have different challenges. And we may have after 45, and I can say that because I'm in the age range, right? After 45, we may have a challenge of learning new technology skills, but with our determination, with our leadership skills, with our, just sheer grit and commitment, we can learn anything. So tip number 2 is embracing technology and build system, right? This is where you can kind of just zip ahead of the crowd. There are automated system out there, CRM system. Leverage those. And you can use technology for older generation, it's not that difficult. It is a challenge as with anything, especially if you've been through school. You have an MBA, you have a master, you have a doctorate degree. Trust me, you can learn this stuff. It's not that difficult. It is a challenge, but you can do it. And tip number 3 is focus on the who and not the how. I actually learned this from a guy named Russell Brunson. He is the founder of ClickFunnels, and that's the first time I heard it. And apparently originally it wasn't from him, but he said focus on the who, not the how. I was like, what do you mean? Because as an entrepreneur, I was told that I have to learn how to do many things, wear many hats. But no, it's like, you outsource it, you delegate it, you hire the 1099 employees, and you delegate out the stuff that first you don't like to do or you're not super good at. And I get it, as a highly intelligent human being. You want to learn to do everything, and I'm guilty of that. I read books, and I literally can read tons of books all day long. And what is knowledge when it's not applied, right? And give it to the people who are applying this knowledge every day. So find out who, and there are places where you can hire this freelancer for a good price, and it will save you so much time, and at the end it will save you so much money, because instead of taking 10 hours of your time, you can pay someone $40 and it take them an hour, and they're happy to receive that $40 from you. So focus on delegating this to other people, delegating the stuff that you're not good at. Tip number 4 is build a strong network system. Now, if you've been working for a few years, right? If you're over 45, over 50, over 60, it's not too late to start a business if you have that burning desire to leverage your network. You've been building this network, for over 20, 30 years for some people. Use your network, your professional network, and they can give you ideas to build business over the age of 45. They can, even sometimes collaborate with you. You can even become each other's clients. Tip number 5 is create a business plan, and Listen, a business plan doesn't need to be 50 pages long. It doesn't need to be 100 pages or 20 pages long. It can be a simple 2-page where you just have a roadmap of where you want to start and what is your end goal and how much you want to invest and who's going to help you and all those stuff. It doesn't need to be long-winded business plan. If you need support, my business coaching for older entrepreneurs can help you. So just, find the information below this video here and just book a call with my team member. Perhaps we can talk through what you need and if we can support you in any way, shape, or form. Tip number 6 is invest in your education, invest in learning, but don't do it alone. Find mentor, find support, find a coach that can help you, because they really can cut down the time for you to get from point A to point B. It can shrink that time from maybe 10 years to maybe a couple years, and then you can kind of rock it from there. And remember, it is important to leverage learning, especially if you're an entrepreneur over the age of 45. And doesn't matter what age you are, just continue learning and leverage your team, leverage the system. And remember, I can't repeat this enough, it's not the how to do it, it's the who. So leverage your team, create a team. It doesn't need to be big. It could be you and your virtual assistant. That's it. Tip number 7, prioritize your well-being. Meaning your health is more important than the bling shiny object out there. And, also it is more important than your desire to do something, right? And it's funny because doers like to keep doing. I'm a doer. If I free up my calendar, and my husband can attest to that, we work hard to set a boundary so we can prioritize our well-being, go to the gym and take breaks during the weekend. And the minute, I can guarantee you, I'm still working on this, the minute I reorganize my schedule, find people to do the task that I like to do because I like to keep busy, I fill up my calendar with something else. I have this bad habit of creating stuff to do. So prioritize your well-being. And I'm speaking from experience, and I'm still working on this habit myself. I'm better, but still I'm not perfect at this habit. It's always, especially as a woman, you feel like, okay, taking care of yourself may be not the priority, but it is, because everything around you depends on your well-being, including your business and your family and your loved ones and your friends and your ecosystem, right? So your well-being, and actually that probably should be number one. So tip number 8 is stay flexible, y'all. Today's age, 2024, 2025 around the corner, it's mind-boggling how technology just boom, zip, right? It is moving so quickly. Stay flexible, stay open-minded, and keep an open mind about new things. It could be AI. Embrace it. AI basically just the machine learning intelligence. It's not necessarily is a robot. It just, all of a sudden your computer got smarter, right? You ask it some few questions and it spit out this, like really intelligent and wisdom and thought through answer. It's crazy, but stay flexible. Don't be scared of the technology. Don't be scared that we are moving at the speed of light sometimes, but it not necessarily need to be that fast, but embrace it. Keep an open mind. Continue to learn. If you hear, you're bored to death and you want to do something. So might as well be an open mind. Keep an open mind and have an open mind. And, just like Jim Rome said, right? A mind should be open, just like a parachute, right? If the parachute is not open, it's not functioning. So keep your mind open. Tip number 9 is celebrate your wins. And this is something that for me was also hard to grasp, because I just want to keep going. And for those people, entrepreneur, business owner, who just coming out and you are really success driven and you just want to go from one goal to the next, stop, breathe, and celebrate. Tell yourself, okay, if I get this task done, this little project that I have, what would I do to reward myself? Maybe I go out, for dinner. Maybe I go watch this movie I want to see, or just give myself an afternoon in the park, or just do nothing. Or maybe not. That's not a good thing for some of you because you're just too busy doing stuff. But find something. Celebrating your wins is very important because it's subconscious, right? You're feeding your mind. You're telling yourself, oh, I am successful. Mindset is everything. So really celebrate your wins. Every little goal that you make, that you reach, celebrate that. Super important. And this actually go right into tip number 10, which is keep positive mindset. This is not only for you, it's for everybody. It's actually for the whole world, but especially for entrepreneurs. You think you're starting late in life. You're not. 45, 50 is not late to start building a career, a second career, to rebrand yourself, to reinvent yourself. But You will have some challenges, just like with everything else. Keep positive mindset, and especially being an entrepreneur over 45 years old, right? And I can't repeat this often enough. Mindset is everything. It's not everything, it's 80% of your success. If you don't have the right mindset, forget it. You're not gonna make it, and you might as well go retire sitting on the beach and sipping margarita and read a good book. That may be more fulfilling than struggle every day and painstakingly do your business. So positive mindset is everything, y'all, and you can do it. Everyone can do it. All you have to do is decide whether or not you want to do it, and you're here. That means you decided to do it. So positive mindset is very important, y'all. So let me tell you a story. I would just name her Linda and keep the actual name aside. She used to work in marketing department, and after 50, she decided to build her own marketing, business. And even though it's not huge, but she is successful at what she does. She built her team, she delegates, she leverages system, and she doesn't do it alone. And we know it that doing anything alone, even if you would call yourself a solopreneur, right? Having a team is super important. But anyway, Linda is super successful now. She running a local business where she help small businesses with their marketing outreach and campaigns and stuff like that. So super successful. Started at the age of 50, I believe, if I remember correctly. So in conclusion, what I want to remind you is, if you are starting a business over the age of 45, remember to leverage system, leverage your team, and focus on who can help you, not how can you do it. And that's the most important thing, y'all. And remember, your age is your advantage. Your wisdom over the years of working in the corporate is your advantage over many other youngsters out there. Remember that. So for personalized assistant, if you want to click the link below and book a call, I have a system where I support business owner, entrepreneur starting out after age 45 to build their businesses, leveraging teams, leveraging system. And if you're one of those and you like to have that support, I'll be more than happy to support you through your journey and shorten the time for you to get from point A to point B. And if anybody is watching right now and you are over the age of 45, you have some experience, some story, please drop your journey, your story down below, and I would love to hear from you. Share your story and comment below. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, follow, subscribe, and tell me what other tips you want to hear about older entrepreneurs, entrepreneurs over 45 starting out doing creating their businesses. And remember, it's not the how, it's the who can help you. That's how you get succeeded in businesses in any year, 2024, 2025, 1981, any year is really leveraging who can help you, who can support you, who can delegate that to. And I will leave you that as a fruit for thought for the end of this video. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.